Hello, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new. Before I start the video, I'd like to say the sign that you can see behind me does not normally say 10 years of One Direction, and it is also not normally there. I haven't really put any art up on my walls yet. This is a sign that's usually on my windowsill. It usually says, treat people with kindness, as we all should, but it is One Direction's 10-year anniversary, so a little celebration sign is up there. This week's video is a what's on my iPhone. We're just gonna dive right into it and show you guys what's on my iPhone. So to start off, I have a rose gold Apple iPhone 7. I think it's just the 7. My case is from like Urban Planet or Forever 21 or something, and it's just these green dinosaurs with little pink hearts. I love dinosaurs, weirdly enough. And then my pop socket just says jack.org, which is a Canadian mental health organization. So, okay, the first thing we see is my lock screen. My lock screen is a picture of Harry Styles. This is my favorite picture of Harry right now. When we get into my phone, my background is Louis Tomlinson, and I just really like how this picture fits for a background. I actually edited it so it would fit perfectly like this. So like where his like elbows sit is like on top of the bottom apps. So like he's perfectly centered that my top apps aren't covering the picture and my bottom apps aren't covering the picture, if that makes sense. On my first screen when you come in, I've just got basically what iPhone already puts at the bottom for you. I've got phone, Safari, Messenger, and Apple Music. I don't actually use Apple Music. I could probably do with taking that out of there, but I just never have. Then I just have all the basic apps. I don't really have anything of my own on this page except for Fitbit. My Fitbit app is in my work folder. I have Facebook Messenger in my just a regular folder. And then I have a photography folder. And in my photography folder, we have camera, we have photos, voice memos. I just kind of put all like the photography, filmography apps in there, all the basic ones that it comes with. And then the two I've added of my own are PixArt and VSCO. PixArt was featured in my 10 Things I Can't Live Without video, which I will link in the cards if you do want to check it out. PixArt is an amazing app. I really enjoy using it, and I use it very often. I do make my thumbnails on there majority of the time, and I use the free version only. The other app I have on here is VSCO. I've been using VSCO to edit my photos recently. I've been thinking about transferring to Lightroom, but currently I use VSCO to edit all my photos, so I don't actually have like a VSCO account. I don't actually post on VSCO, but I do use it. I just use VSCO to edit my photos, like I said. When we swipe to the next screen, which is actually my last screen, I really don't have that much stuff on my phone. I have a social media folder, a productivity folder, and an entertainment folder. I don't think I named any of those folders. I think my phone did it for me. Entertainment literally only has Prime Video. As you can tell, it is undownloaded. My phone storage is so full, so a ton of my stuff is has been, whatever, I don't know what it's called, not downloaded right now. I really only have Prime Video because I was watching Vampire Diaries like consistently for the first part of quarantine. I'm actually on the last season and I'm not done yet, which is why it's still there, because I'm trying to give myself motivation to finish it before we stop paying for Amazon Prime, but it's there more of a reminder than anything. In my productivity folder, I have my Gmail, my Google Drive, my YouTube, my bank app, my Google Playbooks, and my Docs app. So this is more of like a school-focused one. Like my email, my Drive, my Docs, I kind of used more for school, especially once COVID hit and we were at home all the time. My YouTube app, obviously, I watch YouTube all the time. I can check my videos on there, and I can respond to you guys' comments when I'm on my app. My bank app, just like when I need to transfer money or whatnot. My Google Playbooks app is actually just because before I had an iPhone, all my books, like online books, were on my Google Play books, but now I got the app. That is what is in my productivity folder. When I go into my social media folder, I have pretty much all my social media. So I have my Instagram, which if you guys follow, looks like that. It is lovely. I try to post on there at least every other day, once a day. I've been posting a lot about One Direction recently. If you're surprised, I'm not sure why. It's kind of obvious. I also have my Snapchat, which is just basic. You know, I send my friends my snaps. Yeah. Then I have Wattpad. Wattpad, if you don't know what Wattpad is, it's like a reading/writing app. It's kind of controversial where like some people don't like Wattpad, and Wattpad definitely became more of like you need to pay for a lot more things now, where it used to be like pretty much completely free. Obviously most people, including myself, preferred the free version, but it is still free to write on and for the most part read on, so I do use it. I write a lot on there. I don't publish a lot, but I use it like to store my work, and I read on there. I go through phases where I read on there a lot. With the new paid books, I don't read on there as much because I obviously don't want to have to pay for books. But yeah, then I have my Facebook, just typical Facebook, I guess, you know. You just, Facebook I feel like is more of like a family and close friends app. Then I have Pinterest. I think most people should have Pinterest. I think it's really great. Mine has a significant amount of like life hacks and then like quotes and a lot of like learning kind of stuff, if that makes sense, and like home renovations. My Pinterest is such a big like mix of things. Then I have TikTok, the bomb, like on there for hours. I feel like most people my age and like this generation have TikTok, but it's just really entertaining. I think it's actually a very good app. Then I've got my Twitter. Literally the only thing I use Twitter for is to keep up on One Direction updates. So, and like Larry Styles and updates. All I have it for. I don't really post on there. Sometimes I retweet stuff, but I very rarely tweet anything of my own. I don't really have many followers. It's mostly just for me. Like I said, like through this 10-year anniversary, I've just been keeping up on updates through my Twitter, and it's been stressing me out to try to get through my Twitter feed because we're constantly tweeting and people are like speculating and new things are happening, and it's stressing me out. Also, if you don't know, this is kind of random, and if you'd like to skip over it, it is about One Direction, so if you're not interested in that, just like fast forward a little bit. I just wanted to say that I am a post-hiatus fan, so I didn't actually wasn't really a fan of One Direction until after their hiatus, so this whole thing of like waiting for them to post and whatnot really stresses me out because I've never done it before, and I'm like, I don't know what to expect, and I've also just never been a fan of any kind of like artist or band like really like I am with One Direction ever. So my one true love, and it's stressing me out. The next thing I have, and the last app I have, is Spotify. I jam out. Literally my last song I listened to, boom, One Direction, Stockholm Syndrome. I've been listening to their 10-year anniversary playlist right now, and I have to say it's been a good time for me. Also, there's Kids Bop on there because I was babysitting. I don't listen to Kids Bop, just to clear that up. Anyway, so that's pretty much everything on my phone, which is why I don't really understand why people think this is that interesting. I'm just also not that interesting of a person, but as I said, that is pretty much everything on my phone. I don't really have much. That is all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of short and not super exciting because, like I said, my phone is not that exciting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you guys know the drill. Otherwise, I will see you all next week. Peace out.